All right, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the coach's desk. I trust that everybody's doing well and everybody's doing all right. Yeah, man, big up yourself wherever you are in the world. Enough love and respect. All right, I just want to talk about this topic real quick. Yeah, I mean, it is a situation that was evident at the Euros, the final of the Euro, when three black players missed penalties, and a whole lot of people came out swinging at them. I mean, they were ridiculed, and a lot was spoken of about them. Yeah. So they felt really bad. I trust that they would have probably gotten over it by now, but it was a sad situation for those young men, how they were treated, how they were dealt with. Yeah. And I just want to say that it is high time now for the powers that be to aggressively go for the youngsters who are in England. Yeah? Jamaica Football Federation, I think the team lacks quality in particular areas on the field. And there are some players out there that are just watching their phones every minute, every second of the day, just to get a call from the Jamaica Football Federation. Yeah. So I think this one should be an aggressive drive, capitalize on the moment of these players, because when they come to play for the Reggae Boyz, they would not be going through the pressures of certain chants. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it is good for the Jamaica Football Federation if they want to improve the team. I know persons might say it is late now, but there's always expedition of process. Yeah, and it's never too late for that. So I do believe that things can be put in place. Things can, be upped in terms of the recruiting to get these players to play for the Reggae Boyz. Because, like I said, we need qualities in certain areas. From we understand is that Walker Peters is just waiting for a call, waiting for a meeting. Yeah? So it's just one of those situations where we want these players to be invited even for a meeting. You know what I mean? So basically that's what they're waiting for. Yeah. And like I said, when the thing is hot right now, it's the best time to try and persuade them. Persons talk about Mason Greenwood. I know that possibly is a big one, but nothing beat a trial. Yeah? Nothing beat a trial. Persons would be asking what sort of system or sort of situation will Mason Greenwood be coming in? And will he be able to take up this? What does the board of the JFF will use as their persuasive tool to get a youngster of that caliber to come back to play for his country? Yeah? Or the country of his parents' birth. But like I said, nothing beat a trial than a failure. So nothing is wrong. Make an effort to persuade these youngsters. Yeah, so many of them. Yeah, and when they're going to play for England, so many things they face. Yeah, so many pressure of doing well for this country. Will they be under pressure when they come to Jamaica? The Jamaican fans are not that tough as the English fans, Yeah, and they would have endured those pressure. The only thing I think that they will come and face would be the fans. and and the media is not as tough as the ones over there in England. So they have the fans to deal with, they have the media to deal with. So I mean, it's a no-brainer. But again, something would have to be put in place to interest these players. It can't just be come and play. Yeah? It is a situation where what are we offering? Yeah? Is it international football? Is it World Cup football? Are there chances for playing for England at a great percentage? Yeah, all those options, all those variables can be looked into. You know what I mean? And talk to these players because we need right backs. Notice I said right backs. We need left backs. Yeah. We need a deep pool of players. With this qualifying run coming up, we need a deep pool of players. We need midfielders. Lewis Baker played for Chelsea in a friendly game, I think a day ago or two, and he did extraordinarily well. You have Kevin Stewart, Jordan Cousins, Anthony Grant. These people deserve a chance, deserve a try. Yeah? Because if we are complaining that we are short in certain areas, you know, somebody said there is not a nation or a country who has it as easy as Jamaica in terms of no development. I'm not certain if this is a good thing to say though, but you know what? Let me leave it. Let me leave it. But it's a privilege to know that we can take players from from countries, especially in England, yeah, who would have developed these players, and they're at our disposal. So I mean, we need to do something. We need to do something, JFF. It is important that we get into the ears of these players. We get into their minds. Tell them to come play for Jamaica, go a World Cup, and not just go to World Cup. When we get these caliber players, you know, it's not just only going to World Cup, you know. Yeah? It's also about competing at the World Cup. Moving on from round one. Yeah? So, this Gold Cup campaign would have enlightened our darkness. Yeah? It would have enlightened our darkness. This had to happen. Quarterfinal knockout had to happen so that we realize that we need quality. Yeah? So let's see what are the pieces that are going to be added, because I do believe that the JFF would have hinted that, yeah man, there are some pieces that needs to be added. Yeah, they hinted that. So I mean, they realize and recognize that reinforcements are needed. Yeah? So let's see what will happen and how swift they will move. Because I definitely want to see a very good Jamaica team go out on the field of play and execute in such a way that will, you know, get the team to the World Cup. No doubt about it. Team has to go to the World Cup. Comes what may, we want to go to World Cup. Yeah? So do the right thing. Yeah? And get the players. Yeah? That's all I have to say on that topic there. Thanks for tuning in. Big up yourself. Peace out.